But oh, he's the baby puppy. Oh, such a good boy. I love that baby boy. Rifts of the outskirts.
Word for you.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
What are you doing? Okay, so I need to go secure the crossroads. Talk to another Giselle. Okay. Well, lay down, bud. I don't know what you want me to do. Oh, skirts one.
Interesting reading. Could be worth a look. Mother Giselle ought to be around here somewhere.
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
Hold. We are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker. Templars. We mean you no harm.
Doesn't look like they're listening.
Be ready. More coming our way.
It's done.
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle.
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
What you said to that soldier.
We do not teach that magic is evil. We teach that pride is evil, and does not corrupt only mages. But I did not ask you to come simply to debate with me.
Then why am I here?
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
But don't you stand with the rest of the Chantry?
With no divine, we are each left to our own conscience.
Hey,
And
don't
mind
kill a
to
girl.
us. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon.
You're so shiny.
They have heard only frightful tales of you.
You're a pretty girl.
Give them something else to believe.
Hey, sunshine.
They want to execute me, and you think I should just walk up to them?
You are no longer alone. They cannot imprison or attack you.
They could try.
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. Their power is their unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
You make it sound simple.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate, or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call, as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us, or destroy us. I will go to Haven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
Do you not like these storms, baby girl?
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. Should speak with him.
Thank you, Maker. I hope it's not me.
Oh, she's shaking. Oh, she's shaking. Oh, she's shaking. What's she doing? That's Tilly. Is she laying on you? You don't like it? Hello, baby girl. How's the belly rubs this morning? Hmm? Such a good puppy. Oh, you're so pretty. Yes, you are. You're so pretty. Oh, beautiful little puppy. Yes, you are. Look like a little Miss Cleopatra with your eyeshadow. You're so pretty. Yeah, you are. What are you gonna do today? You gonna lounge? Oh my goodness. Oh, girl! Come on, let's go get you some special treats. Come on. Hold on a second, I gotta get my dog some CBD oil so she'll calm the fuck down. Oh, go. Let's go get you some Earl. CBD whopper. Where is it? There it is. Alright. Let's grab a little bit of the food here. Oh, dropped. Eat that, baby girl. That should calm the tits off you. All that stress, you can't stand the storms, can you? Go ahead. Get you. Now snack. Alright. I think I dislocated my shoulder. Okay. Where is this dude?
You're with the Inquisition. Corporal Vale, thanks for your help. The Majors and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Horsemaster Dennett. He lives on a farm to the west. Tough old fella. We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the Majors and Templars are done killing each other.
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply, but if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, It would save a lot of lives.
You were concerned about refugees starving.
Yes. Many of them brought food, but they expected to be home by now, or safe in a city. There's a hunter up the hill who has some ideas.
Is there anything we can do to help people deal with the cold?
I asked the Inquisition to send blankets. You'd think I was asking for a wagon of raw lyrium. A recruit named Whittle is trying to make what we can bring in last. If you have any ideas, talk to him across the road.
What can you tell me about the Templars?
All the Templars were called the Val Royaux not long ago. These bastards ignored the order. Now they're killing rebel mages, along with any refugees they think are mage sympathizers. Every Templar I've ever known has wanted to protect the common folk. These men defile their order's good name.
What can you tell me about the rebel mages?
The real rebels are up north in Redcliffe, dug in and taking care of their own. The ones out here are just apostates, locked up in the circles all these years, and now they've gone mad with power. The rebels in Redcliffe have washed their hands of them. I wish we could do the same.
Farewell.
And you as well.
Alright, let's go. Level up. Okay, so this isn't too far out. So we'll take that.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
That's the last of the bread. Going to be a long, hungry night.
These people need food.
There are rams out in the hills. Good eating, cooks easy, and no lords around to kill you for poaching. Too dangerous to go hunting now. More likely to find mages than luck.
Good luck.
Luck won't go fat on the ribs.
They can do, just ask. Someone, anyone, please help my wife.
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
You're going with me? If it's a bad level. How is me to go back for you?
Hey, man. I'll tell you the same thing I told them at night. Okay, please be quiet. Because Zombie was going ape shit last night. If you hear him do that, just let him out. Okay? But like 15 times I had to pick him up, pick him on the bed, because he comes to my side, and then he would just run to the door because the noise out here. Yeah, whatever. It's like, I would just get to sleep, and then he'd be like, like,
It would even be useful. How much does it weigh?
3 pounds?
Remember that video of the guy crushing an egg into the bones like I built different? Reminds me of that. Do you remember, really skinny Asian school?
Establish Upper Lake Camp. Where is the Upper Lake Camp?
The what?
Upper Lake Camp, is that it?
Who's wearing school uniform? Well, it's there next to the bridge.
I can't tell.
It's gonna be that one up there, I think.
They're like, do
Next.
you want a school uniform? Do
This
you
one?
wanna go to school?
It's gonna be that one or the one on the right there.
It's not this one.
Yeah.
Because it's by the lake, so I'm thinking it's this one?
Oh, the lake by
Yeah, by the dude?
Yeah, right, that one.
That one's?
Yeah,
Okay.
because that's where Blackwall is over in that area.
Alright.
Question. Why is the local place not Hogwarts?
Right. That's why.
Because Hogwarts is the British.
Well, why can't they all be named Hogwarts in the respective languages?
Frankly, with Hogwarts being the way it is, you'd think they would just have interdimensional rooms that would just be linked to these other schools and shit, that you could just walk to the other room.
Would like invite Dementors or some shit? Oh, I never read the books.
I don't know.
No, anytime we saw a book that failed,
Too long, didn't read. Read the back. Does that count?
people are like, oh, you're so smart for reading those animal books. They're always this thin and mostly pictures.
I was just looking at pictures. I don't know.
Whatever you do, don't start reading Game of Thrones series. Jeez, each one of those books is like 500 pages.
That means, wait, I'm working on it. We both think they had a book about slavery. I just had to look at a picture. Like, so take that. Weird.
I think people think you're a genius because you want to look at a picture. I don't know why that's wrong.
Me when I look at. I'm pretty sure that.
Because I don't hate absolutely despise it. Would never even look at it. Never even look at it.
Especially the dead one. It's so giant over things. Oh, wait.
I said, are you going to work today? Work. Leave. Go away.
Whose brownie is that? Why is it just sitting on the stove?
You'd have to ask your mom. I don't know who got the brownie.
Well, none of us got brownie at mom's.
I didn't
Hey,
know.
solved it.
I didn't even know they had brownies.
Be careful. Try not to run over people.
Not just all inside.
Elder what? Okay, old man. Is the door locked? Keep an eye on Tilly. She's not like in storm state. Okay. Boom! Huh? What? What are you doing? You're scaring me. Excuse me?
Why can't I be a hall monitor? What if it's my dream job?
Templar bastards killed my husband and stole the ring from his finger. They deserve to die.
Is that what Walmart greeters are, or hall monitors?
No,
You're
they're
saying
like
the Templars attacked your husband?
readers.
Aye.
Yeah, but you can't
We're
leave.
stealing out
The
of stuff.
theory that
The fools couldn't tell a shovel
Walmart's
from a
for
major's
vampires.
staff.
They're
Had to be
open at
safe, they
night.
said.
They have
Rebels
a reader.
everywhere attacking by surprise.
Are they
Men
still open at night?
bastards.
I thought they
took the ring
closed
I gave him on
after
our
the
wedding
pandemic
day
started.
in case it was magic.
And vampires.
Farewell.
Endemic. Now it's an endemic.
You're saying they have greeters. Why would they need that unless they're vampires?
Zombie, I hear. Come here. He's such a little. This is what he does. He did this all last night. Just
What?
screeching on my side of the bed, like, pick me up,
The
Dad.
reason why he's being super clean?
Come here. Where are you, you little shits?
You call them beagle chips?
Yes, I called them Beagle Chips. Come here, Beagle Chips. There you
How
are.
would you feel if you met some dog named beagle chips?
I would. Do what?
I know a cat named Tax Evasion.
Cat named what?
Tax Evasion.
I thought you said taxidermy. That's even better.
No, I would get a rat named Taxidermy. Or maybe a crow.
Is that?
Are you more of a crow or raven person?
Oh, Raven, absolutely.
We can get a raven named Taxidermy.
Because ravens are highly fucking intelligent.
Those are too.
Yeah, but ravens even more so.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Well, it's different. I don't know how much different them though.
They're very similar, but ravens tend to be able to do more as far as like mimicry and
They also like shiny things.
yeah, they also hold grudges like a son of a bitch if they remember you. Oh, yeah, the giant Asian hornet, whatever the fuck it's called, remembers and holds grudges. So at any other time it sees you, it will attack you, even if it's years later.
Hopefully the Inquisition
That's
can find some way
terrifying.
to
A
help
wasp that remembers your fucking face.
Okay, wait. If that means you can have a negative relationship with it, does this imply you can have a positive one?
And it would remember it.
Don't you remember someone who would find shiny things and then give them to crows, and so all the crows in their neighborhood just became friends with them and always surround them and follow them?
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful. You're like an ominous one. You walk in and just crows fly from the horizon and everyone's like, oh, is that death? That'd be a good cosplay. Cosplay death.
Amulet of Power. Whose is it?
2023. You get a raven named Taxidermy. It's really emo fan.
I don't know if we could have one here. You might want to wait till we get our own place.
I'm half joking. It's just so
Trust me, I want a chinchilla.
Seen otherwise?
Really bad.
I'm just saying we'd be known as that family. If
And
we
his
had
name
a-
would be Dust Bunny.
Oh, I like that. We'd be known as that family if we have a dog named Zombie and a raven named Taxidermy, and we dress the way we do. We're gonna be known as that family.
That family.
The Adams family.
Oh, trust me, I'm gonna be a 90-year-old man with about 500 chihuahuas.
Like as an army, or
Oh yeah,
like
a farm. I'll name them all Zombie. That would be like, Zombie, come here, and then you just come over the hill.
What can you tell me about the attackers on the road?
Several groups. Some of them with bows. They've got
Everybody loves his name for some reason. I was talking to work today, and Zombie was snoring. They're like, "What is the noise?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, Zombie's in my lap snoring." They're like, "I love that name."
yeah, it's such a good name.
You don't think they're bandits?
Bandits wait until people are vulnerable, then hit them fast so nobody escapes. These bastards
If
show
you ever
themselves
get
to be
another gun,
early.
how are you gonna compete?
They
with
care
that
more
name?
about driving people
Zombie?
away than taking loot.
How do you compete with
They're
that?
either stupid or they're
Detectives
more than
beat
just
them.
bandits. And they're too well armed for stupid.
Thanks for the warning.
Well, I definitely want a dog named Nessie. If I ever got a wiener dog, it would be called Nessie. What other names are for zombie? Can't call him just the undead vampire. You have a dog named Dracula.
Go
Another one called Wolfman. Another one called Frankenstein's Monster. Just call him Adam for short. That's what his name is. Frankenstein's monster's name is Adam.
Victor the dog. Just an uncomfortably human sounding name.
You don't name dogs human names. Letterkenny talked about that for like a whole episode. No feist means dog. Dog named Kitty. Bubonic. There's the name. Flea has dogs. Yep.
That's Flea.
Yep. No, that one would be Pestilence. Names.
Mages and Templars and innocent people caught in the middle. Some things never change.
If I had a pit bull, I'd name him Softy. They're big blubber puppies. I love those dogs. I'd have one, but I would train the shit out of him.
Why are they so round?
Have you seen an American bully? Those things are tanky as fuck.
I'll keep an eye out. Thank you.
You got a greyhound.
Maybe you had a greyhound. It's called a Coco.
Yeah, if you had a greyhound, what would you call it?
Slowpoke.
Hey. Remember Franklin the turtle?
Yeah. Franklin's a good name for a dog. Frankie! Yeah. No, it's more of a cat name. Franklin is a cat name. An orange cat. He'd be orange, he'd be a tat. I mean, Frankie! And you go, meow! And you run up to me. See, I'm imagining having a cat. That's not a good thing. I'm deathly allergic to those things.
The issue with Franklin is it sounds like it would be named for a Cocker Spaniel. But Cocker Spaniels are very mean.
I don't like those dogs. They're so ugly. Well, they're not ugly. They're just... I think if their nose were longer, I probably wouldn't mind it as much.
I'm thinking both of them could be Franklin, but they're not super... They're really possessive over one specific person, and they're not nice to anyone else. They're like parakeets. See, getting a parakeet and naming him more...
There we go. Ah! Cardio confirmed changes. Yeah. I'd tell you a really cool name that I've seen is Sappy. S-A-P-P. H-I-E.
Yeah.
There's a Pomsky on YouTube that has that name.
Another topic.
The rainbow parakeet name him mortality and then get away and name it something cute. Like gummy bear. I don't know.
Do not know.
So when you say, hey,
You
this
need
is
something?
gummy bear mortality, people are gonna make assumptions. Nope.
Ooh.
I do think the parakeet has the perfect personality for being war.
Still got a shield. I do not have a shield.
Has anyone ever named their pet God?
Well, I'm sure. I know people have named their dog Satan before.
I understand that, but does anyone just like, let me summon God real quick?
What was that?
I'd get a mule and I'd name God. It's just a nice.
Oh, he's good. Oh, she doesn't. She's good.
What would you name a mule?
Mule or jackass?
A mule.
Hercules.
What would you name a goat?
Hmm. A goat. I don't know.
Name him after something on it. Theorbo.
Let me know.
Tommy.
Tommy.
Tommy would be a good name.
Good.
Yeah. I almost had a goat one time, but my parents told me no. It's like, you never have to mow the lawn. Like, no.
Master.
So... There we go.
What would you name a rat? Sebastian.
Isn't that from a movie?
Yeah, it's good.
Huh?
That's why. That's what rat was called. Was Sebastian.
It's
Harry
been a while
doesn't
since
know
I've seen
her.
that.
She was the millennial.
Well, I know. I remember her. I just don't remember the rat's name.
Sebastian.
Hold on, I gotta figure out what I'm supposed to do. I know if I had a mouse again, he'd be named Algernon.
If I had a guinea pig, I'd get the...
You know what? Rat's name would be Charlie.
If I had a guinea pig, I would get the those white and orange ones with the stupid hair. Oops.
Yeah.
My name is Devin.
My name's Spike.
Devin and Spike. Those guys look like
Kibble. Kevin! Did you ever hear the
Your kind killed the most
dark
holy.
theory of Home Alone?
Lies. Your kind let her die. Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Commander!
That is not my title.
So
We are not
basically, in the
Templars any
movie,
longer.
the
We
criminals
are
originally
all
show up
part
as
of the
cops
Inquisition.
and are talking to
And
the
what
dad.
does that mean exactly?
They leave
Back already,
Kevin
Chancellor.
there. But
Haven't
what
you
it
done
is
enough?
the theory that the dad
I'm
was
curious,
broke.
Commander,
So
as
he
to
hired
how
the
your
thieves to break in and
Inquisition
rob the
and
place
its
and
herald
kill Kevin so he
will
could have an
restore
insurance
order
policy
as
to pay
you
off his
promised.
debts. And the only one who wasn't in on it was the mom.
Back to your duties, all of you.
Yeah, it's a pretty fucking dark theory.
I don't know who looked at the Home Alone movie.
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
It could be.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the conclave.
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
Hey, question.
I don't believe I'm Andraste's herald any more than you do, Chancellor.
That laudable humility won't stop the Inquisition from using a misconception when it suits them.
The Inquisition claims only that we must close the breach or perish.
You say that now, Commander. We shall see if the sentiment remains true.
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay.
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in
What would you name a
Valroyal,
fish?
however.
Don't let anyone riot while we're gone.
The walls will be standing when you return, I hope.
Just call him Bart for short.
There was no word.
You ever seen Spaceballs? There's a Mog, which is half man, half dog. His name is Barf. Bartholomew. Call him Barf for short.
Heaven or for earth or sea or sky.
Apothecary
all
Adon
that
will have more
existed
poultices for
silent
the injured as
was
soon as
silent.
Greetings,
possible.
Then
Herald
the
of
voice of the
Andraste.
Maker rang
How
out.
fares your quest to seal the breach?
And his word became all that might be.
Not as well as it should.
Yeah.
How can people focus on trivialities when faced with the breach?
It is easy for us to imagine that mundane matters fall aside in
At least her hat's
tumultuous
aerodynamic.
times. The Chart of Light does not speak of feeding troops or arranging meetings or any such mundane concerns. But every organizational detail you contend with...
We're talking about hitting her with the end of the hammer, or actually attaching her to the end of the hammer?
These trivialities are steps on your path to victory, even if history never remembers them.
You realize that I follow my people's gods, not the Maker.
Fair enough.
Why are there so many
But
candles?
Andraste lived, and her deeds,
That's a
however
fire hazard.
shrouded by myth,
That'd be,
have their
well, it
basis
keeps it
in
warm too.
fact. If you do not believe the Chant of Light, at least consider it a map of the dangers you might face. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Is there anything I can do to help you or your people?
Alright.
Our healers will
Back
benefit
at it.
from more supplies. We have run short of even common goods with so many wounded. If you could deliver this list and the items on it to Quartermaster Thren, she could get us what we need. It may not seem like much, but it would enable my healers to save many lives.
Farewell.
Farewell. I greet you.
Can you tell me about the original Inquisition?
The original Inquisition was formed after the First Blight, well before the Chantry as we know it. The Inquisitors were hunters, zealots, who tracked and killed cultists and dangerous mages. As Andraste rose to power, the Inquisition came into her service. Instead of hunting those who would do harm, the Inquisitors spread the chant of light by force.
No wonder everyone is so nervous around us. Who chose that name?
Divine Justinia herself. I understand that this was not a popular decision. In any case, once the chant of light had spread far and wide, there was less need for zealots. The Inquisitors became the seekers of truth, and eventually the Templars.
And now the Inquisition has been called again to restore order by force.
Do you know what impresses me most about the original Inquisition? They fought horrific battles, killed and died for their cause, and when it was time, they put their swords away. Perhaps the name was Divine Justinia's message, that when the Inquisition is needed, it will strike without mercy. But when its work is done, it will put its sword away.
Fair enough.
Farewell.
Until next time.
With
Go ahead
passionate
and do
breath
this.
does the darkness creep. It is the
I don't know if I'll give me a point or not, but I don't really care.
I don't know if it was the carried on correct that many humans are. Don't be foolish. We are the Chantry.
Alright, fair enough.
Do you need anything more, Revered Mother?
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the bridge. Mistress Lavelan, this is the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denham, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Demons are pouring from the sky, and you're worried about land claims.
Haven is the d'Aurelion's rightful property.
Has Empress Selene officially acknowledged your possession of Haven? I was unaware Her Imperial Majesty had conferred with the Queen of Ferelden on this matter.
The Empress has not yet had the opportunity to do so.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
May is for permission, might is for size. Or possibilities.
Do the d'Aurelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite our Ferelden relations, the d'Aurelions are our legion. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
His Grace was all bluster then.
Even should he leave, the Marquis will share his thoughts on us upon his return to Val Royeaux. Every guest we receive, and we will receive them, will spread the Inquisition's story. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
I'm glad for your help. I have a feeling the Inquisition's going to need it.
I do believe you are correct. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
We can use that. You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. I hope the Inquisition can restore order soon. I never really wanted to leave the Circle. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Right.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
You want me to walk into a pit of vipers and you ask me that?
They're not vipers just because they like to hiss.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through. The city still mourns.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then. They wish to protect the people? From us?
Protect them from the blasphemous Herald of Andraste, I'd say.
Surely they cannot think such a thing.
Why not? They wouldn't be the only ones.
You think the Order's return to the fold, maybe? To deal with us upstarts?
I know Lord Seeker Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense. Not after all that's occurred.
It just means I have a larger audience to convince.
Perhaps. Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Stand wary, guardsman. The Inquisition is here, along with the Herald of Andraste.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. Her naive and beautiful heart silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of her murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no elf in our hour of need.
You say I am the enemy. The breach in the sky is our true enemy. We must unite to stop it.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Back.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
You're not here to deal with the Inquisition.
As if there were any reason to.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Lucius?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, Never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Fortunately, the Templars aren't our only hope.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
It seems changed.
What's that? An arrow with a message?
Our Templars left. The Chantry. Promise they defend us.
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. If you do not believe you are the Maker's chosen, then what are you?
I'm an elf of the Dalish clans. Nothing more.
That is more comforting than you might imagine. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
It's not too late. The Chantry could still help us and come out on top.
If only that were true.
What's to stop you from trying?
We are not looking for a winning horse. We are simply trying to do the right thing.
Must be something here. Let's look around.
I believe that messenger is trying to get our attention.
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
We'll handle this.
Nene? Janaea!
Same old.
Same old.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
The mages weren't willing to talk to the Inquisition before. Why now?
Because now I've seen what you are. And I've seen the Chantry for what it is. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve. Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're... And you're an elf. Well, hope you're not too elfy. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Sure, why not? I glow. What's going on?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Why don't you take your weapons?
That had to hurt!
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
All I know about you or your group is that I followed a random trail into a trap.
What trap? You knocked, he crapped. Look, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I used them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. If you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
So who are your Friends of Red Jenny? You must know them.
Oh, it's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep, or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Lady Llewellyn, on behalf of the Inquisition.
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
I've never made any claims to holiness. What's your point?
In front of all these people, you admit to being a pretentious usurper. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
The Marquis doesn't interest me. Do whatever you like with him.
Poor Marquis. Issuing challenges and hurling insults like some Ferelden doglord. And all dressed up in your Aunt Solange's doublet. Didn't she give you that to wear to the Grand Tourney? To think all the brave chevaliers who will be competing left for Markham this morning, and you're still here. Were you hoping to sate your damaged pride by defeating the Herald of Andraste in a public duel? Or did you think her blade could put an end to the misery of your failure? Run along, my dear. Do give my regards to your aunt. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first Enchanter of Montsimard and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Your salon has certainly exceeded my expectations so far.
I'm glad to keep you entertained, my dear. I wanted to meet face to face. It is important to consider one's connections carefully. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
At least we know how to approach the mages and Templars now.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
Or you could stop bickering and make a decision.
I agree.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
You think the invitation could be some kind of trap?
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious. That does sound odd. I agree. The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease. And if he can't? Then there may be more going on than we thought.
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
Who are you, soldier?
Cremisius Aclasi with the Bulls Chargers Mercenary Company. We mostly work out of Orlais and Navarra. We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge. If you'd like to see what the Bulls Chargers can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
More healing drafts for you, revered mother.
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes.
To work?
Let's see what we have.
Let us begin.
Your worship, for what it's worth, welcome to the Storm Coast. I would have sent word sooner, but our efforts have been delayed.
How so?
There's a group of bandits operating in the area. They know the terrain, and our small party has had trouble going up against them. Some of our soldiers went to speak with their leader. Haven't heard back, though.
Of course you haven't.
The soldiers didn't have an exact location for the bandits, but they were starting their search farther down the beach. With all this fuss, we haven't been able to conduct a proper search for the wardens either. Well, good luck, and enjoy the sea air. I hear it's good for the soul. Dispatch for you.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Time to fight.
Chargers! Stand down! Trim! How'd we do?
5 or 6 wounded, Chief. No dead.
That's what I like to hear. Let the throat cutters finish up, then break out the casks. So, you're with the Inquisition, huh? Glad you can make it. Come on, have a seat. Drinks are coming.
You want to have drinks in the aftermath of a battle?
Better than in the middle of a battle. This is Golden Scythe 490 Black. You spill it, you'll kill all the grass. I assume you remember Cremisius Aclassi, my lieutenant.
Good to see you again. Throat cutters are done, Chief.
Already? Have him check again. I don't want any of those Tevinter bastards getting away. No offense, Krem.
None taken. At least a bastard knows who his mother was. Puts him one up on you Canary, right?
So, you've seen us fight. We're expensive, but we're worth it. And I'm sure the Inquisition can afford us.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
Wouldn't cost you anything personally. Unless you want to buy drinks later. Your ambassador, what's her name? Josephine. We'd go through her and get the payments set up. Gold will take care of itself. Don't worry about that. All that matters is we're worth it.
The Chargers seem like an excellent company.
They are. But you're not just getting the boys. You're getting me. You need a frontline bodyguard. I'm your man. Whatever it is. Demons? Dragons? The bigger the better. And there's one other thing. Might be useful. Might piss you off. Ever hear of the Ben Hasra?
They're a Kunari organization, right? The equivalent of their guards in City Watch.
I'd go closer to spies. But yeah, that's them. Or, well, us. The Ben Hasrath are concerned about the breach. Magic out of control like that could cause trouble everywhere. I've been ordered to join the Inquisition, get close to the people in charge, and send reports on what's happening. But I also get reports from Ben Hasrath agents all over Orlais. You sign me on, I'll share them with your people.
What would you send home in these reports of yours?
Enough to keep my superiors happy. Nothing that'll compromise your operations. The Canari want to know if they need to launch an invasion to stop the whole damn world from falling apart. You let me send word of what you're doing, it'll put some minds at ease. That's good for everyone.
What's in these Ben Hasrath reports you're offering to share?
Enemy movements, suspicious activity, intriguing gossip. It's a bit of everything. Alone they're not much, but if your spy master is worth a damn, she'll put him to good use.
She?
I did a little research. Plus, I've always had a weakness for redheads.
You're a Kunari spy and you just told me.
Whatever happened at that conclave thing, it's bad. Someone needs to get that breach closed. So whatever I am, I'm on your side.
You still could have hidden what you are.
From something called the Inquisition. I'd have been tipped sooner or later. Better you hear it right up front from me.
You run your reports past Liliana before sending them. You send nothing she doesn't approve. If this turns out to be a trick, or if your reports compromise the Inquisition, Cassandra will eat you alive.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Krem, tell the men to finish drinking on the road. The Chargers just got hired.
What about the casks, Chief? We just opened them up with axes.
Find some way to seal them. You're Tevinter, right? Tribe bloodman. We'll meet you back at Haven.
Let's go rest some. Gear.
Anything you can spare will help the wounded.
Something?
The red lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of discovered red lyrium during an expedition in the Deep Roads. We located an ancient tide, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol made of it. Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, things got downhill from there.
So what is it? Just another kind of lyrium?
The red stuff is lyrium like a dragon is a lizard. It's not just a different color. It has a whole host of weirdness all its own. I've written to every mining cast house in Orzammar. No one's seen this stuff before or knows where it came from.
What makes it special?
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty badly, but you have to ingest it for that to happen. Red lyrium messes with your mind when you're just near the stuff. You hear singing, get violent, paranoid, and then it does creepy shit. Makes things float, brings statues to life. I've had a few alchemists studying it in Kirkwall, in shifts.
I think that's enough on red lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite.